It's a pleasure to bring you our PGA Tour action live on 2K Sports. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Welcome back to the Stadium Course, TPC Sawgrass. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, you know you're at Pete Dyer's big property as soon as you get underway here.
Opening par 4, 426 yards, and this fairway sits more across you instead of in front of you, so players want to generally work the golf ball from left to right to give them the best odds of finding the fairway. Second shot is to a plateaued green that usually runs a little bit from left to right down the slope. Not an overly difficult starting hole, but one that's tough to make birdies on, but pars should be easy to swing by.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's head out to the action. Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this line look like, mate?
Well, heads up here, guys. I don't know which way this one's going to come out of this stuff. Very, very deep down in here.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
They've made it. Off to a great start today.
Absolutely. You love to see those going in early. Sets the tone for the rest of the day.
Why not take another look at that effort? Currently 1 under for the day.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole. Go get after it.
Par 5, 532 yards. Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
That got caught up in a few of the branches. Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff. That's a smart option. Back into the fairway. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
That's going right. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Let's see if you can make this. Keep the par on the card. This is a good chance. Solid par putt, that. Currently 1 under for the round.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Let's see what happens here at the 3rd hole.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Wow, what a shot. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Oh, nice line. And that will drop in for birdie. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. The tee is yours. Here we are at the 4th hole.
Par 4, 384 yards. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Sitting at 2 under par, tied for 5th. And choosing the 8-iron here. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th. This one has eyes for the hole. And with that part hold, it's back-to-back birdies. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Par 4, 471 yards. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
Lovely effort, that. Second shot here on the 5th. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That's not the outcome they were after.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
This is a par putt. This one's dialed in. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Just one off the lead after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Not quite the shot he was wanting. Still a chance to attack this hole from the first cut. Wonderfully played. It's just about 3 feet away. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. He's currently tied for first. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 451 yards, all sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green, 2-putt, and sprint to the tee on the 8th. Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Going with the 6-iron here.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Yeah, well played.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Get in the hole. Oh, absolute stunner.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot. Now leading by 1 shot.
The lead is getting bigger and bigger.
Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
That's on the green, but still a fair way from the hole. 11 feet left to the hole. It's tracking. Oh, that's good grit there.
In the bunker with their tee shot, and that is a very good save.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Sawgrass Stadium course, Rich, is a clever three-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards. Most players will play this as a three-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left, second shot out to the right, sets up a very simple third shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left, good luck getting it up and down.
It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Sitting at 5 under for the day. Currently in the lead. 7 feet to the cup. Looking good. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will move him to 6 under par. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
This one might roll into the rough. And John, what's this one looking like?
This one's in the first cut. It's sitting up there pretty good, though, so they might be able to get a good hack at it.
Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Hey, nice looking line. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And now that finds him in first place. We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going forward in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
Well, this should find the short grass. Playing from around 230 yards.
Wind's blowing from left to right. We're going to try and hook this one in the wind to slow the golf ball down.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going forward in 2 and get rewarded for it.
That's a great putt and an eagle as well. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Par 4, 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Not bad. Second shot here on the 12th. This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Time now for the 4th shot. Gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
So many different levels to this green on the par 3, playing 181 yards. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in one. But watch out, if you hit in the wrong spot on the green, it'll be difficult to two-putt from there.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. This one's for birdie. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14th.
Difficult tee shot on this playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway, and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot. But if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Opting for the 6 iron. Where will this one end up? It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. Oh my. A lovely shot into a few feet. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
Sitting at -9 for the day. Currently in top spot. Great looking shot this. Outstanding approach shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Putting for birdie. Oh, what a stroke. And yet another putt drops, so now 10 under par heading down the stretch.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
We have a par 5 on this one.
Par 5, 486 yards of sheer fun. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do. But watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
To win the Players' Championship, you've got to run the gauntlet, Rich. Here we are with that big testing second shot at 16.
The water down the right-hand side is very obvious. What's not obvious are the grass bunkers on the left-hand side. You hit it in those, no guarantee of getting up and down. If you take on the green and find it, then you're almost guaranteed a birdie 4.
looks to have misjudged the speed of that one. Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
This one's looking good.
Fair effort that. Good birdie.
I like it. 2 in a row.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves. A chance to keep it rolling.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. This one's tracking, and that's for birdie. Well holed. Currently in first position. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. It looked like it came out of a cannon. And if you find yourself in the fairway, Rich, at the final hole at TPC Sawgrass, you've obviously navigated a very tough shot. But there's just one more to play.
There's one final test. The second shot at 18. Water ever so close to the left-hand side. Green has a lot of movement from back to front. Find the right level. Give yourself a decent opportunity to make birdie. But par, never a bad score at the 18th at TPC Sawgrass.
And this is why they put in hours and hours of practice. A putt to win it all. And that'll do it, Rich. Players Champion. That's one of the elite things in their career.
Winning the Players Championship, Luke, is easily as good as winning any major because the field quality is so amazing. This is going to speak volumes for this player and the career going forward. This is a heck of a win. I can't wait to see what they produce next.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.